I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
All right,
Hopefully
buddy.
everybody's doing well. Yes, it's time for the family tree. That's right. Get around the tree. Talk about what's going on in this world.
Yeah, man.
All the craziness, all the good stuff and the bad stuff.
And the crazy stuff.
And the crazy stuff. We're going to talk about it all. All right. Hopefully everyone's doing well.
Yes, sir.
Music down. All right. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. We should be streaming live on Facebook.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Big.
We're
there,
already hot,
buddy?
man. Yes, sir. We're already hot.
Good. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. We're going to come off mute here. So everybody should be able to see each other.
Yes, sir. We on that. Yes, sir.
All right,
yes, sir.
Everybody here live. Okay,
everybody's here, man. Yeah, buddy.
All right. We want to welcome you to the family tree. This is the place where we get that holistic update for the week, and that's why say Hump Day. And if you're joining us for the very first time, this is the place where we gather around the tree. We call it the family tree because there's no better place than gathering around the tree. We pay homage to the ancient laurel trees where we gather around the tree, Big B. That means when any situation, problem, anything going on with the tribe, with the people, with the family, we gather around the tree because that's where our problems and solutions were held. Because know what? Most importantly, what we do, we prayed. They prayed around that tree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And with that, that was our social security.
Yes, sir.
You gotta say it so. Say it slow. Social
security.
Which means it's not a check, y'all. It's it's your family. And with that meaning, that family, that means your solution and problem may be solved by someone in this conversation that we have this evening. So we always say we invite you to come back. Don't next time bring somebody and bring them around the tree. But we're going to open up the lines. And hey, if you have something you want to share with the family, you can go down to the chat box. Go down right there where that menu bar is, where the heart is located. Hit the reaction bar, and you can put your hand up like Big B up there. Big B, you got your hand up?
Yes, sir, bud. Yes, sir.
And you can join the conversation. You have a question, concern, anything on your heart and mind you want to share with us, you can be in queue. And if you're someone that says, well, you know what, I don't want to be in queue, I just want to ask a question, well, you can go down to that area with the chat box and click it. And Prophetess, a.k.a. Fingers. Is she here? Is she here? Is she here?
Yes, she right there, buddy.
Good evening, family. Dr. Paul and Brother Bill. How's everybody?
How you doing, Prophetess? How you doing? What's going on?
Well, there's nothing new going on thus far, other than what I have shared in the last few weeks. There's still openings for the camera workshop, the self-defense class. And if you were not here last week or the week before, I will put that information in the chat box so that you will have it.
Okay, sounds good. Yes, go ahead.
I just want to remind everybody that the Dr. Paul Global University is still accepting students for Mastering a Healthy Lifestyle 101. You want to get in and get on the ground floor, get that beautiful certificate so that you can frame it, put it on your wall so that when you come online, you can have it behind your head and everyone will know that you have gone to the Global University.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, and we are going to run a special after tonight. I'm so glad. Prophet, you right here. We and you is right here. You see that right? Can you see me right here? Right here. She reading my mind, Big
Prophet keeps us on task,
Not only she move fast with her fingers, but she reading my mind now. So here we go. I mentioned last week that I was, what was really true and dear to my heart is that some of the numbers that were coming out on the children, that 50% of children now they're saying have a chronic condition.
Yeah,
this
man.
is something.
That's incredible.
I put it on my heart, prayed on it, and I said, you know what? I want to make it official that we can start to now bring more people in. So I'm going to spin out a special invitation tonight. It's going to go out tonight. So make sure you're on the email list. After the program, you're going to get something. You'll probably, if you go to the website, you'll see the discount that we're going to be rolling on there. We're going to run a little discount, and it's going to be for a limited time only, but we're going to try to get people in. I believe everybody should take this course. I believe everybody needs to be informed. This can save lives. So I want you to make sure that you go there to the website. What make sure you're registered, and we make sure we will get that out to you this evening. Okay. So thank you, Prophetess. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Prophetess will be playing. We can think this is Wednesday.
And as I was saying, if you have a question, put it in the chat box, but stay there close because she might have all the information. The information in question may be answered in a matter of seconds because she has all of the information that we've talked about, everything, and she's got a plethora of information over there. So we're going to get started. Thank you, Prophetess. Appreciate you. And all right, I want to get started, but we want to open up. And if you have someone that's maybe calling by phone, then you may have missed the prompt that says how to actually log in. Just let us know you're calling by phone and we'll get you in. All right, let's get started. We're going to open up. But before I do anything, I want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan.
Yo, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
Everybody, hey, man, I'm doing well. Listen, Daddy had the nerve to wake me up. You know me, I'm doing my due. He said, get up. Go out and make sure the family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big B, yes, what's going on, man? You know, we've been talking about this explosive diarrhea, man.
Ooh,
this thing is not good. You know, two words that don't need to be together. Explosive and diarrhea. Nah. I know
that's right, man. I know that's right.
So, Big B, tell us, man, what's going on? How are the numbers looking on the flu? Because we are keeping a track of the flu, and we're looking at the after effects of FIFA.
Yeah, man.
What are we looking at, buddy? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm looking at the week 27 Dr. P. Our specimens tested were 22,125. Number of positive specimens right at this point is 134, which is at 0.6%. So a positive for what they call positive specimens by type for influenza B was 90, which is 67.2%. And for influenza B, the B, that's 44 for 32.8%. So you know what? Yeah. And you know, one of those kind of things. So now, it's a good thing, but it's still not a good thing. You know what I'm going with that?
Well, we're going to be watching the numbers because, of course, everyone in WHO is looking at the after effects of FIFA. And there was, I believe it was Norway. They were having a little issue at one time.
Yeah.
Norway was having an issue where they had to fly in their food and they had a little bit of norovirus going on. That's the stomach virus. So, you know, we want to make sure that we keep up to date with that. And Big B, you want to keep us on point, right?
You got it, man. Always. You know me.
All right. So let's get into the numbers here. I want to bring everybody in. Come on in. More folks coming in. Come on in. Yes. Come on in. Join us. Gather around the tree. And if I were to look at, I was trying to get the latest on the cyclospora. And right now it looks like they're still having outbreaks with that. So we'll keep an eye on there. Nothing updated as of lately.
Right.
But still, new 70, I think it was like 72 new cases. Yeah, 72 cases, a known source. So they're looking at of course, the lettuce, but then they pulled and retract that. Big B, they said it was not there. It was not the lettuce. You know what I've been talking about on last weekend? You remember we talked about that water. Did y'all know that? Tap to waste water they're using. Did y'all know about that? Tap to waste water. They're actually taking the same water and they're fertilizing and growing with wastewater or treated wastewater.
Right.
So, is that a problem? We're going to keep you up to date on that. All right. Okay. We're going to get started. We're going to open up the lines. We say to start off with, we go with testimonies. Testimonies go a long way. And with testimonies, we say somebody may be going through a storm and something in their life. Well, we want to say we encourage you along the way. So whether you're going in a storm, or coming out of a storm, there's a testimony there, Big B. And with that, we're going to say we support you. So if you have a testimony you want to share with the family, might have been something that happened to you this week. You may have heard something in the past, may have been, hey, blood pressure, my knees aren't hurting this week. How about I did my LabCorp report and everything came back and I started doing well. First time I saw those cholesterol numbers coming down.
I know.
Whatever the situation, we applaud you and we want to encourage you. So, Big B, officially, the floor is open right now. Anyone have a testimony you want to share with the family?
Talk to us now, guys. Don't all wait for the last second. Come on now. Got to be
He
somebody.
said, "No, no, don't talk at the
Don't
same
all
time."
come at the same time, but come on in. Come on.
I have a
And
testimony, Dr. Paul.
Yeah,
okay,
go ahead,
Deke.
Dick.
What's up, Deke? How you
Hey,
doing?
how you doing? Okay. I'm a little proud of. I'm a little more proud of this one testimony.
Okay,
I'll tell you why. I'll try to be as fast as possible. I gotta tell you a story though. The family
fast.
story.
He's running
Uh,
while he says fast. Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
Okay.
I just came back from the USA Track and Field Masters National Championships in Ohio.
Hmm.
It was supposed to be for 4 days, but as you know, uh, uh, with the air quality, they turned a 4 day meet into 2 days because we pretty much shut down that Thursday and Friday. Well, that you can imagine trying to put a 4 day meet, into 2 days was so chaotic
Right.
as far as adjusting the schedules. But anyway, I ran a few events. My first event was the 800 August 8th. Dr. Paul, I was in the mix.
Okay.
I was in the mix until I started to pick it up. My legs were so heavy from sitting around. Oh man! So I was a little disappointed in running as fast as I wanted to, but that was
Hmm.
almost like everybody. So I said I had to redeem myself. So I knew I was scheduled for that 4x8 relay that evening, and
Hmm.
and even though we knew we was going to maybe make the podium and then have to run as fast, I just kept saying, no, we gotta rip. I'm gonna rip this. I don't care. No, Deke, don't have to do. I said, no, I'm gonna rip this. We gotta go for it. Gotta go
Mm.
for it. So I took I think I went third that time and took the time. I ran crazy. It's like when you're running fast, you're running fast. It was like crazy.
Mm.
so
Okay.
so I definitely ran that second 800 faster than the first one, and
Hmm.
based off that result, oh yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, we took second place in that, uh, but that night I found myself contemplating whether or not I was going to run the 1500 the next day. I said, no, I'm not going to run the 1500. Just be standby on a relay, maybe. Then I found out that based on my performance, I got bumped up to be the first alternate on a relay.
Hmm.
So I said, "Oh, okay, whatever."
Well,
So I'm in the stands an hour
no, this
before
is Ron.
the relays. I'm
Hmm.
in the stands about to chill, watching
Yeah.
everybody ready to run. And all of a sudden, one of the guys says, "Oh no, Deke, you're up. I can't go. You got to do this." So you talking about helter skelter? Oh man, I only had 20 minutes to warm up, and guess what I grabbed?
What?
I grabbed my beet powder.
Go ahead, boy.
Warmed up for like uh, 20 minutes, and I was out there and for the 4x4 relay, and that's a picture of me gutting it out. And and talking about pressure. So they all came to me, the other three runners, and said, "Oh yeah, Deke, what leg you want to run?" I said, I don't care, just not first." And they all smiled and said, "Oh yeah, that's why you're going anchor. You're going to be our anchor."
Well, I mean,
and
they got the right
it
one,
it was
brother.
crazy. It was crazy because as we was coming out on the track, the teammates, they kept just start cheering, "Let's go D, let's go D." I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" So I ran my behind off, and we finished third in that. So
All right, man.
so
I tell you.
yeah,
Awesome. Let's everybody come off mute for Deke. That's
That's
right,
right.
Deke. All right,
Congratulations, Dee.
congratulations, my brother.
Indeed, buddy.
thank you, brother.
Always, always,
All
always.
right,
Thank
Hey.
you, Dr.
awesome.
You
Congratulations.
are amazing.
Congratulations.
You
That's
are
great
Wow.
amazing.
inspiration.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
and real quick, our team, the Greater Philadelphia Track Club, we won the first place in the men's division. We won first place overall combined with men's and women, and our women team got third place overall. So we showed up and showed out.
Awesome.
All right. See,
Awesome,
man.
brother.
See
All
that?
right.
Congratulations,
Jake, when I
brother.
grow up, I'll be just like you, boy.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you for that
Congratulations.
testimony.
All right,
Keep up
thank
the
you.
good work, man. I knew we were in for it when you get these posters that come up right here. You know, if you running. Matter of fact, let's give a shout out to whoever's taking the pictures for you. Because every time he's intense with this big B. You
Yeah,
see his
I
face
see
on
it.
Oh,
there?
Yeah, yeah,
I
you
was
He's
know it.
pretty
serious.
intense.
I was running for my life, Dr. Paul. I was like, please, nobody catch me.
Don't look back. As Jesse said, don't look back. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Congratulations, buddy. Thank you
Thanks.
so much for
Thanks,
sharing.
everybody. Bye.
All right. Anyone else have a testimony? Something that you've shared with and you may have accomplished or things that have changed? Anyone want to share? The floor is officially open, Big B. Anybody over there?
Anybody else?
Okay. Girl. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Was that
think that's
Dolores? I think that's Dolores. I think she's just she's
yeah.
not on.
Okay.
That's all right. I got you, Dolores.
Okay.
You good. All right. I think we're good. There's no testimonies. We can move right on ahead. And we can give a shout out.
Excuse me, Dr.
yes.
Paul. I'm sorry
Yes.
for jumping in so late.
No, you're
I
not.
do want
Go
to give a
ahead. Come on
testimony.
anyway.
And
Okay,
I know I've
sure.
had a few weeks that I missed, but
Okay, make
and I
sure you
got a
tell
lot of-
everybody who you are. Okay, introduce yourself. Mm-hmm.
oh, well, I'm Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
And good
Yeah.
evening, all. So I just wanted to share that I think a while back from June, about my nephew, great
Mhm.
nephew rather, and he's
Mm.
still recovering at CHOP, Children's Hospital of Philadelphia,
Mhm.
because he was born as a preemie. Now he's at 34 weeks. Everything's been moving successfully now because he did have to have a shunt put in his head as far as some fluid.
Mm.
But he's doing a lot better.
Good.
All
Good.
So he's
right.
my little warrior. Is what
All
I
That's
right.
right.
All right.
So thank
So
you
we
for your prayers. I think I had shared it with you a while back. But at
yes.
this point, everything is going in the right direction.
Well, let's give a shout out to what's his name? What's his name?
Caleb.
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 Let's
Yeah.
give a shout.
Caleb.
Everybody, come on, come
Indeed.
off mute for Teresa and Caleb. Yes,
Keep you in prayer.
congratulations.
Keep in prayer.
Congratulations, Caleb.
Congratulations.
All right,
Blessing you all.
congratulations. God bless you. God bless you.
Yes.
Thank God
Yes.
for grace and mercy.
That is
Yes.
so true.
I
Yep,
know that's
especially with
right.
the little ones. So I've been
Yes.
seeing him pretty much daily. And life sometimes his never has it really kind of had me not counting my blessings, but just
Mhm.
things that you see in life, such as when
Yes.
you realize, how
Mhm.
much a baby goes through and
Mhm.
process.
That's right.
Mhm.
And some things that we sometimes may just take for granted when we think that we got something to complain about. No, you don't.
Yeah. We
Child,
don't
he
have
tells the
nothing
truth.
to complain
Nothing.
about, do we? We don't have
No,
nothing
we
to
don't.
complain about. So what we worried about? That's right. God
Well,
got it.
Oh, God's
God
got it.
got this
And
thing. God
miracles
got this
will
thing.
happen.
And he will continuously keep you and the family covered. All right.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
Our
yes.
prayers will
Thank you.
continue with
Still
you.
happening.
Mm-hmm. All
Well,
right.
thank you all.
All right. Thank
Indeed,
you.
indeed.
Okay.
By the way,
Anyone else
Dr. B,
have-
I'm developing a prayer list that we can
Mhm.
send out to people, and you can put your names on the prayer list so we can
Absolutely.
have that every day, so that we can be praying on everyone who wants to have
Absolutely.
prayer. Okay,
And if
just
we
want to
could-
let you know that.
Yeah, and if we could send that Big B maybe on the prayer list, have it when we send out the transcript, that would
That's
be great.
exactly what I'm in the
Yeah.
process of doing, Dr.
Yeah.
B.
Okay.
Hopefully by next week I'll have that done for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay?
Sounds
All
good.
right.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Anybody else?
Anybody else? And everybody okay? How are y'all dealing with this smoke that came through? Were you outside running, trying to do something?
I don't know
know-
about y'all, but I was hiding, y'all.
You know what? You know what? Here's what's wild. Just to give you an idea how small the smoke particulates are, 70 microns is a strain of hair. A
Yes,
strain of
Lord.
hair. This was 30 times smaller.
Smaller.
Wow.
Have
30
mercy.
times smaller.
That's insane.
That's amazing. So, and when people were going out, I saw people still jogging. I was like, are you crazy?
Yes.
People were outside still jogging. I
Wow.
was like, they just don't understand how this thing works. So, yes, remember, anything in your bloodstream is what? When you breathe it in, it's in your lungs. It's what? In your bloodstream, about 28 seconds. So, when they give those warnings, stay up on top of it. Get you one of those what was it? The IQ Air was the one I read.
Yes,
But there's a lot of different air apps out there that can track where you are so you'll know when something's coming through. I don't think it's over because they say it's about 900 fires going on
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
900 fires, yeah.
Yes,
I have
yes.
friends in
900
Canada.
plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
The rain did put out a lot of it up there, but there's still some smoldering. I was in Chester, Virginia, and when
Mhm.
we got up, the air quality wasn't as bad up in Virginia as it was down in up in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But we were still in a haze. I mean, it was
Mhm.
foggy, it was hazy early in the morning, like it was just like it was fog.
Yeah, yeah.
It reached that far.
And it's interesting that we talked about last Wednesday. I
Sure
gave
did,
out the
man. It
numbers,
was
didn't I? I
crazy.
gave out the numbers. I said, look out for these numbers. And the next day we went
Very
into
next
purple.
day.
Remember, I said, Big B, we probably won't get the purple.
Yeah,
That's really bad. And
yeah,
next thing I
man.
woke up in the morning, they said, it's purple. I said, whoa.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yep.
It's
So
insanity.
keep your heads up on that. Make sure you download an app on your phone so you know where you are. Okay. All right. Who else we have? Anybody else, Big B? Anybody else on that side? If not, we can go to the Q&A and we can go maybe on over the Facebook side or wherever you want to go.
I don't see any questions on Facebook yet, Dr. P.
Okay,
But
good.
the question Jim says, what would you recommend on the chat side? What would you recommend for general lung weakness with excess mucus in the system? That's number one. And the second one is, what would you recommend for chronic kidney infection as identified from a cyber scan, a tool that measures frequencies to identify issues in the body? That's two questions.
Well, we're talking about kidneys. As he said, kidneys. Well,
No. Excess mucus. And then the second one was about the kidneys. Yes.
Right. So the kidneys, of course, you got to watch concentration. We always talk about the concentration means you're seriously dehydrated, but it means processed foods. Stay away from the processed foods. That's what it is. It goes back to refined sugar, refined salt, refined oils, anything thick, creamy, things that pour slow. All those things play a role in concentration. So the body can't deal with concentration. It needs water. Make sure your water's on point. We say crystal geyser, any water, spring water bottle at the source. Just keep your water up, half your body weight in ounces. Those are the things that we look for kidneys. Now, traditionally, there are herbs that are used for the kidneys. Prophets, you have that list for us off the top of the head, not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent
No,
disease, just
not off
food
the
for the
top of my
soul.
head, but I will have it in a minute.
Okay, I got you. All
Hey,
right. Off the top of my head.
Magic fingers. What you talk about?
Not on my head, my head. I'll do that one. Stone root is one. Okay, stone root. Juniper berries. Dandelion root. Okay. Burdock root. Okay. All of those are dealing with cleansing of kidney activity. Okay. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but I would highly recommend staying off processed foods. Just go to the website, download the top 10 toxic foods, stay away from them. On the other one with the lungs, when you're dealing with lungs, you got to keep the lungs clean and clear. So, of course, we were thinking about the pleurisy of the lungs. We want to keep them clear. So I mentioned last week the inulin. Remember we talked about inulin?
Yep.
There's more folks coming in. Come on in. I gave a lot of herbs for prophets. You remember those that I gave out last week?
I have to look for
Did
them.
you get a list? Okay, so we have any of the herbs that have inulin. Okay, inulin is something that was used, it's found in things like a lot of the herbs to keep the lungs clean and moist, so that now that keeps them fluid from actually upper parts of the lungs stay nice and fluid, so they're moving. So when you're looking for a specific herb for that, mullein is in that family. Okay. Also, sea buckthorn is in that family. Okay. There's anything that deals with horehound. Okay. Yarrow or yerba. Yerba is good. Okay. These are all herbs that are for lung activity. Very good. Pau d'Arco is very good for that also. So the key is staying away from dairy. Watch the dairy products. Mucus builds up, and then that's going to cause major problems with the bronchial tubes. So we want to keep it clean and clear. Just make sure you have a good herbal. Now, the old Indian wild cherry bark syrup is good. It's called, what they call it, Dr. Tiara's cherry bark syrup. Okay, that's good. There's another one called Usnea. I don't talk about that one too much.
I never heard that one.
You sure? Wait, I was gotta go ahead.
USNEA.
USNEA. They used to call it old man's beard. Old man's beard. Also, OSHA root. OSHA. OSHA. OSHA root was the, remember I gave y'all the story about the bear that came out of hibernation? Anybody remember that story? Maybe not. Maybe not this
Yeah, I
class.
remember that
Yeah.
one.
You remember that one? You know, when the bear goes into hibernation, he comes out. What does he do? He goes and finds that root, chews on it, and then he writes it over him. It kills the parasites that were growing while he was in hibernation. And then he'll take it and also chew it, and it kills the parasites that were inside his intestines. So OSHA root is very good for that. Very powerful, powerful seasonal herb, but it's very good for the lungs, gives you lung strength. So those are ones that I would say. Now they used to put that in the Dr. Tierra's herb syrup, but sometimes it may or may not be in there. Last one is elderberry. Okay, elderberry. Okay, so those are syrups. So you got to stay in that line, somewhere in that line. Okay. All right.
Okay, let's okay. Tony says, what herbs can be used to reduce small non-cancerous nodules on the thyroid and herbs to eliminate a lipoma?
Any type of lipoma, definitely. Of course, we talked about lipoma a little bit last week. Usually it's the lymphatic system backing up. So things that I would, I would ask more questions, but not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. I would be moving to things like red clover. Okay, red clover. Also chaparral. Chaparral. Y'all know how to spell these? CHAPARRAL. That's a little tricky there. I'll spell that one for you. Okay, chaparral. Cleavers. CLEAVERS. These are all lymphatic. They're drainage. Also good for pulmonary, also for things like emphysema. So the person that had the question about that, chaparral, cleavers, those are also good for those also. Okay.
Do those herbs remove the lymphoma, or is
It
it
can
okay to
reduce
have
it.
it removed?
Well, it depends on how we still have to get the system moving. That's why it's a lot of stagnation in the lymphatic system. So it's sort of whenever there is a lipoma or anything where the body starts to quarantine, it's trying to bring it together. Most of it's benign, but it's really trying to just keep it in a ball till you can get it moved, till you start to move. So exercise along with taking the herbs is very, very important. So things like rebounder, like the mini rebounder, works very well. Also any upper or lower full body exercise. We say you got the stair climbers, you have the walking, treadmill, the bike, the row machine, all those. We try to get the upper, middle, and lower part of the body moving. That's what gets it out of there. Now you can also put topical on there, castor oil. Okay, castor oil along with, sometimes you can add things like, of course, the clove oil, but that breaks down the plaque, those issues, and sort of reduces lipomas. Also, you can use what's called Dr. Christopher's Black Ointment. That's another one. Or just while they're rolling off, I'm keeping going, y'all. While they're rolling off, they just keep rolling some days. Comfrey. Comfrey works well. Comfrey ointment works well. All right. And so those are the family you're talking about right there. Okay.
Dr. Paul, I can contest for the Dr. Chris and Grand Risings, everyone.
Hey, Lisa.
For Dr. Christmas, I have a lipoma in my inner left thigh. Had it for a couple of years. I noticed it popped up. It used to be sore, but I do, and I'm not consistent with it. I was at one time putting on Dr. Christopher's Black Ointment. I still have it. I can kind of feel it, but it decreased in size.
Now, what's really cool, sometimes you can take the Dr. Christopher's and put it on first and then put some of the castor oil on top of it.
Push it in.
I do that as well. I do that. I do it at night because I don't want to go out smelling tarry.
Yeah, no, you know what?
Love tar is
Yeah,
good for you.
yeah, because the doctor. Yes, I have to say a disclaimer because the Dr. Christopher's black ointment smells a little different. Smells, actually, it smells like barbecue.
Wow.
I remember I think one night I had it on, and my wife said, "What is that burning in
Lisa said, "What you got on you, Paul?
What
How
is
do
this
you how do you
burning?"
keep it from your bedding and linen and
You
Well,
can't.
I would try. You really can't, but you have to really absorb it into the system, and you can wrap it still.
Yeah, you
You
can cover
know,
it with some gauze if you
yeah,
want.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You can cover it with gauze. Just, I
On some
mean,
flannel pajamas.
just try.
Yeah.
Don't smoke. Don't smoke.
The
Boy.
plastic work, like shrink, like a saran wrap.
Yeah.
Like if you were trying to sweat.
I just wouldn't do saran wrap
Personally,
right
I
now.
wouldn't
Not
do
with the
saran wrap.
particulates of plastic
No.
right now. Yeah, no
Yeah.
plastics, See, we don't even think about this. You remember when people used to wrap their bellies with that
It
stuff
is the
all the
truth
Yeah.
all the
time?
time, man.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking.
Yep.
Oh man, now with everybody's understanding of PFAS, we're a little late. We way behind the ball, when they talk about how plastics have always been around us. Now they're figuring out that this stuff is in our system. So, yeah. No, I wouldn't do
Depending
any
upon
plastic.
where it is, you can, depending upon where it is, mine is on my thigh. You can use some 4x4 gauze and wrap it around, or
Hmm.
just get some cling wrap and just wrap it around, just so it doesn't get on your bedding.
Just
Hmm.
wear some pajamas and wash them.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't wear pajamas. I wear gowns.
Let us pray.
Okay. Okay. All right. That sounds
All right.
good. All right.
TMI.
But when you have it, it
That's what I
has.
was like. Wah, 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 wah. Let me cover my ears. Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, 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 wah. All right. Let's see who else we have.
Dr.
Okay,
Paul,
Dr. P.
Dr. Paul,
KK
can I
on
ask a
Facebook.
question?
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
who's
sorry.
that? Go ahead.
This is Cynthia.
Hey, Sam.
Hi.
Cynthia.
In along those lines, as far as machines are concerned, you talked about the rebounder. What's your thoughts on the vibrator machine that you stand on that vibrates?
It moves. It helps to move, but I am more attuned to you moving,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed internal because it
Mm-hmm.
works. It does work. I've actually seen numbers where I can go back to the numbers on the ARM3A and see where someone says, "Well, I didn't do anything. I have a vibrating machine and it works. It does work." But I'm going to press the envelope that you need to get the sweat glands moving, and that's only going to happen when you move, because that's what really it was designed to happen. The pseudo motor is the sweat glands moving, and it only moves when you move, and that's why we want to train the system to work in its proper function. So that's what I would try to do. But it works, though. It works. It definitely works.
Okay.
Thank you
All
for
right.
letting me jump in.
No
No
problem.
problem.
We're gonna do
All right, cool
KKO.
beans. All
Gonna
right,
do
cool
go.
beans.
Hey,
Cool
cool
beans.
beans.
I'm gonna do one on Facebook. Then we'll come up to Pamela inside. I've been hearing a lot about black fermented garlic is good for cleansing your arteries. I know you say fermentation is not good. What are your thoughts? This is from KK.
Yeah, garlic has a special place in my heart.
Okay.
Because it's what they're doing to the garlic. If you have garlic fermented, it's just sitting and it's aging. So that's what it is. So when they're doing this, still has the power of garlic. And I would say that, it still has its medicinal properties. Alliums have medicinal properties. That's just it. I wouldn't get too aged though. I like my garlic fresh.
Okay.
Some people they will say that it has its benefits. And hey, I would say give it a shot, but I kind of stick with the regular garlic and just have it instead of aged garlic or fermented. I just believe that it's more, I think it's just better for your system if it's fresh. That's
Right.
correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Pamela, you're up next. I know you're there.
Hello.
There we go. Yes. Come on. We can hear you.
Okay. I have a question about, and Dr. Paul, thank you for answering the question about the supplement for pet's eyes for
Mm.
my dog's eyes. So we went to the vet today, and they said that was fine for them to take that, for him to take that.
Excellent. Excellent. Good. Good.
But
Mm-hmm.
um, basically, what he has is he has dry eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave him like this ointment that they said he was going to have to take for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
And
Mm-mm.
my concern is like, is there anything else that can be done for the dry eye, for pets, for dogs? And
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
he has itching like in his under, on his belly and things like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Gave him some kind of cream for that as well. And I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, we basically he was with another family for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Just have him back
Mm-hmm.
since Sunday. So we try
Mm-hmm.
kind of had to figure out the food and figure out, all these things
Mm-hmm.
to get him readjusted.
Mm-hmm. I usually, when I look at things like that, I always talk about, watching number one, just like with people, dogs, same thing. Um, does your dog eat wet or dry food?
Um, Dry, but we also put sweet potatoes and carrots in.
Yeah, that's one thing I would watch out for. See the dry foods. See a lot of the dry foods
Hmm.
are pulling, and they have a
Moisture.
lot of same thing that with foods. They put preservatives on there, and whether listed or not, it's dehydrating them. Okay, so that's going to show up in the eyes. Same thing as folks, people. So that's one thing I would do. You have them on the right water, right? You have them
Yes.
on the right
uh,
water.
mhm.
Okay, Crystal Geyser. And is he a water drinker?
Yes.
Yeah, usually dog. What kind of dog do you have?
Cockapoo.
Cockapoo? How old is he? Is
Thir-
he or she? He or she?
he
Okay.
he's
And how old?
13.
13.
Hmm.
So that's what, about 7 years, about 2 years old?
No, he's like really old.
Seven, every 7 years?
He,
Oh,
he,
you're saying 13 in people years.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, I got you. I got you.
Well, before
Uh,
it's to 15, 16, they claim cockapoos get to 20 years, but
mm. Yeah, yeah. I can only say what I when I had my dog, I had a dog named Dude. His name was Dude.
Wow.
And he was a bad dude. He was a little he was a terrier shepherd mix. And I gave him the green drink. That's what I gave him.
okay.
And this dog actually lived for 23 years.
Oh, great.
Wow.
23 years. 23 years. Yep. When I took him back, they looked at it and said, because I got him from the SPCA, right? And I was adopted the dog, as a baby. He was real small, puppy. And when I came back to turn him in after he passed away, literally he passed away of just old age. And he just lost his back leg. So when I took him in, they looked up on the computer and they said, "Is this your second or third dog?" I said, "No, this is the same dog." They
Wow.
couldn't believe it. They said it was the oldest dog they had ever received back in of that breed. So I remember just adding a little bit of the green drink because even if you look at the animal ingredients, if you go to the websites, they're adding a little bit of sea vegetables to a lot of the things. A
Okay.
lot of sea vegetables for their coat, a lot of things for the parasites. Of course, are you giving them a parasite formula to cleanse every so often, every change of seasons with the dogs?
Well,
You
again,
give them dewormer?
we
Mm-hmm.
we just got him, back because he was away for 3 years with another
Oh,
family.
okay. I got you. I got you. So whenever the itching and things like in the belly, you definitely want to look at dewormer. Did the veterinarian didn't talk about deworming at all?
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that should have been the first concern.
He wormed.
So yeah, deworming. Yep. Dogs must have that deworming. See, they build up a lot of, and you got to keep their bowls clean and clear because they build up biofilm around the water area. Got it? So, is Dr. Lenny on right now?
Yeah, he's
Dr.
here.
Lenny? Hey, Doc. And the
he
reason
just
why I'm
waved. He
pick
didn't say that. He
he
just
just
waved.
waved. And the reason why I'm saying this because Doc got a great bowl. I saw when his doggies in his in the office. He's got this bowl that constantly keeps water running, and that's the one we see it on social media. That's a great bowl that he has. And it sort of keeps things clean because of course, they get a lot of bacteria in their system because of the water is just not it just builds up that film. So just try to keep those things clean and clear as much as you can. But I would ask for a dewormer. You got to get a dewormer on a regular basis with dogs.
Okay. And is there a type of food? You said not dry food. So what type of wet food?
Yeah. You have to, of course, before you change a dog's food, they'll tell you to wean off of if you're going from dry. You should only stick with one. This is what my veterinarians told me. She says you're supposed to stick with one, either dry or wet. And if you're transitioning or changing them, you got to transition them slowly.
Slowly.
So if it's dry to wet, because I think he needs a little bit more. Some of that food, dry food, you got to look at it and make sure it's not drying him out too much.
Okay.
That's
Put that
what I
in the
would
chat,
do.
Doc.
Dr. Paul, I actually went to a seminar, like a holistic seminar for dogs, and
Mm-hmm.
heard that there's a difference, and you're correct about the dried food. It's like dogs eating cookies or you eating cookies every day,
Yeah, or
and
crackers.
or crackers. And so they talked about human grade dog food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's not just simply wet food. They said it's human grade that you want. I don't
Right.
know what you think about that.
I think I would look at the brands on that because I'm just very suspect right now of what's determined as human grade. I gotta be careful with that. I'm just, this cultivated thing, just as long as nothing's cultivated, because that would be an experimental market for them. Just be careful with that. I would just do the research and do the best you can. But mhm.
For the dry eye, I mean, I recommend my patients use Crystal Geyser for their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
use it
yeah.
for a dog.
Yeah. Absolutely. The crystal geyser is definitely something to flush the eyes with. There's a drops that she has that I recommended, and it has the herbs that are in there. But the thing that goes back to the real cause has a lot to deal with dehydration, and then of course the dryness under the belly. See, there's signs that dogs they have to pant to keep cool, so they don't have the sweat glands, so they got to pant. So with that, you try to keep them as cool as possible during the summer times, and you got to watch their adjustment to the temperatures outside as much as you can. So I would say definitely those are the things you got to talk to the veterinarian about. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Pam.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Pam.
All right,
Appreciate
Pam.
you.
All right, Nita. You're next, Nita.
Hello, everyone, again.
Mhm.
I don't think Karam is on, but mentioning with the first gentleman about the lungs and mucus, and you need to exercise your lungs.
Mhm.
Hey,
And
Karen
I
is here.
mentioned the incentive spirometer that you can get.
Mhm.
Karam contacted me and wanted my approval, the one he was looking at the purchase. So I
Okay.
told him,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I said that
Mhm.
just use it every morning. And I do exercise, the lungs, that you need to do that. You need to
Yeah.
exercise them. So having that is very good. Having that incentive spirometer is really good.
Mhm.
Run about $20 on Amazon,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
it's good to have. The other thing, we have some very interesting people on our Zoom, on
Mhm.
our family tree,
Mhm.
that do a lot of things and a lot of people don't know about. She's on the Zoom, but she doesn't show her face. And she said, I don't speak up a lot about a lot, but I'm on here. And that's Sheila Johnson. And Sheila in Philadelphia had the great opportunity to be in her company when I was there. When I come, we have lunch together. Sheila does trips.
Mhm.
She's getting ready to do another trip in October for some of the youth to the MJ.
Okay.
She goes to Broadway. She does a lot of trips. She's
Okay.
looking into now working on the Because I said, okay, Sheila, I know I'm in Florida, but you got to get the trip to Chicago so we can go to Obama's museum. He said, I've already contacted them about tickets and
All right
things.
now.
So
All right.
All
she's
right,
All right.
that's
just
right.
to let you know, because sometimes she'll call me, well, I got this trip going, but not getting enough people. But to go, and her trips are awesome. And you know how the first trip I went on with her, because she also knows my brother, Dr. Burton. So I went with him. He went to see MJ. Then she was running a trip and he wanted to go again, and his wife couldn't go, so I went.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got the bus pickup at Cheltenham Avenue, out there where the
Mm-hmm.
ShopRite is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so ironic, Dr. Paul, because she gave out snacks. And when she pulled out and was giving out those 8-ounce crystal bottles of water, I said, she must know Dr. Paul.
Yes, Sheila. Yes, Sheila.
And
What's up,
sure
Sheila?
enough,
Is she
she
in there?
does.
Sheila in
Yes.
here? Sheila, where you at, Sheila? Turn your camera on, girl. Come
She
on,
doesn't
Sheila.
turn her
She
camera
won't turn
on.
her camera on.
No.
Let me get her.
But
Let me get
anyway,
her.
just to let, and then there are people who are on here who are travel agents. And, not
Yes.
only do we learn health and we network with what you're doing. So
Mm-hmm.
speak up and let us know, especially
Yeah.
a lot of the
Yeah.
seniors and, who are there and may want to go on
Mm-hmm.
trips, and because you don't want to go by yourself. But then again, it's okay to go by yourself because you're
Mm-hmm.
on the bus with a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, absolutely.
so
Tell
I,
us what your gifts are. That's right. Tell us what your gifts are, what your that's all part of the testimony too. When we going through testimonies, we say, what is it that you're doing? Because people have to know what your gifts are. You could be blessing somebody right in this
Yeah,
circle.
that's the truth.
And we don't even know, your talents. That's why we say, don't be scared. Don't be scared.
yeah.
Just make sure
Just
speak
talk
up,
to us, y'all.
just tell to us. That's right. I, if I find out about y'all, I'm gonna put you on blast. Y'all know
He'll
that.
do that in a heartbeat,
That's why they
y'all.
don't never tell me nothing. They say, no, what you do? Nothing.
Oh,
I don't
I
do
don't
that.
do nothing.
I'm looking at the television, but I do have a
All right. So who is that? Somebody called me. Somebody said something.
Mm,
patient.
the,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, well
Okay. Just,
that was it. Don't have
Okay.
anything for you yet
Okay.
with a testimony, but I'm working on
she
something that
working
I'm
on
doing,
something.
and I'll see
Okay.
All
how
All
right.
right.
things go.
Sounds good. Sounds
Okay.
good. Thank
All
you,
right.
Lisa.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
Appreciate
you.
you.
All right.
All
Up
right.
next, you got Audrey Cover and then Rhonda. Audrey?
I'm starting to sweat.
Go ahead with
He's
your bad self.
starting to sweat.
Keep
Is
on
that
sweating
Audrey?
now.
Did you say just sweating, Audrey?
No, that was not me.
That was not. That
Oh,
was
that
not
wasn't
Audrey.
you.
Audrey, it ain't her.
No,
Who
I
said
sweat
they
That
good.
sweat?
that was the one with the little two
I'm
dots in
on,
the
but
middle,
the
doctor. I don't know who
face
that
is
is.
there.
That's funny. And they're still
Okay.
on.
Okay. So somebody, maybe are they talking to somebody else or are they
Yeah, I
talking to
talking to
us?
somebody else.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody's sweating. That's good.
It's a good
Oh,
thing,
Very good.
sweating.
no, I
Okay.
said it after he said it. Whoever
So
All right. All right.
good
I
Okay,
got the mute. I
evening.
okay.
got
Good
him.
evening. 1 second back, baby. Um, so it seems I'm the mouthpiece for family and friends when they want to have questions answered.
Uh-huh.
So my question is, what can you, and you have done a thing on this, but I couldn't find my notes on dementia. Not that you have it, but
Mm-hmm.
it was in your family. Like for me, my mom got dementia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say when she was in her late 80s.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
no one else has it. Her sisters, brothers, she's one of many. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna put this out there because she did not drink water. When you get
Mm.
older, a lot of people don't drink water.
Mm-hmm.
My
Mm-hmm.
mom, her sister called her a goat
Mm.
Mm.
because I guess goats don't drink much water. I mean,
Oh,
it was a joke. If she
okay.
drank
Yeah.
8 ounces of water a day, and I know that
Mm.
had to
Okay.
be a part of it.
Wow.
But if you're drinking your crystal geyser and you're doing it correctly, what else can you do to hopefully not lead you down that path?
Yeah, I would look at first of all when they're finding a lot of people who are having dementia and Alzheimer's,
Hmm.
there's a commonality. They're finding aluminum on the brain.
Ooh.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
aluminum. Yep. And of course, we know that medications carry a lot of this.
You
You know,
couldn't
the
get it.
toxicity level of medication has a lot of aluminum in it. Of course, medication toxicity levels are higher, and that's going to cause liver issues. The liver deals with the brain. So, what we try to do is cleanse the liver. Of course, like you just said, water is key, but specific things can help with that. The mushroom family, the mycelium network is excellent for that.
Nadine
Any
Wiggins.
of the mycelium networks. So that means any type of mushroom that can be cordyceps, lion's mane, okay, chaga, CHAGA, turkey tail. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of cool, right?
Right.
King's trumpet.
Okay.
These are just some of the ones that are good. And sometimes you'll see, because remember, that's the whole concept of the mushroom stimulates the brain neuron in what we call neuron synapses, which means the quickening of thought has a lot to do with that. So that's one. The other one would be coconut, MCT. MCT is medium chain triglycerides. All this is not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent disease, just food for the soul. But they've done studies that MCT, which is found in coconut, but you'll get an additional coconut oil with additional MCT and just a tablespoon a day, and they've seen results with seniors with Alzheimer's and dementia.
Well, can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not putting my camera on. I was out sweating, pulling up weeds, so I look great. I have my big 32-ounce jar of organic extra virgin coconut oil, cold pressed and unrefined, 62% MCTS.
All right, there you go. That's it right there.
I heard that.
And I take a tablespoon. I was doing 2 tablespoons, but then I looked at how many calories and I went down to 1. I said, oh my.
Well, remember now, when they throwing the calories out there, it's a different type of calories than the empty calories. These are medicinal calories or food on this side. So it breaks down. The body can break that down. But as opposed, that's a whole nother conversation about calories, counting calories, and they got us, they got us going the wrong way, y'all. They got us counting calories, but nobody's saying, well, what calories of what? Are they
They're not created equal.
Are they're not created?
That's for sure.
Calories of junk food? You're comparing that? So that's the key. That's the key. I always challenge those that are in the nutraceutical areas. I say, well, wait a minute, where are we talking calories? How about the pH? What's your pH on this food?
Got it.
So I would say it's a healthier choice for you.
Gotcha.
And that's what we use for the memory. You can also, Bacopa is an excellent one also. Bacopa, BACOPA.
That's in the mind care with the other 2 that are good for the brain.
Yep, brain, mind
and it
care.
works. Yes.
It works. It keeps you sharp. Yes,
Sure
it will
does.
keep you sharp.
And so this is a herb by.
Well, the mind care. Yeah, the herb is
wait a second. I missed that because I was writing. You're talking about the mind care capsules.
That is correct.
Oh, I've been taking that now. I'm on my 3rd month.
Yeah, that's why y'all so sharp around here. That's why they so sharp. That's why she's so sharp. Y'all so sharp. Let me tell you, they got
I can see through walls.
There you go.
Go with your bad self. I'm hiding myself over here.
That's right. See through walls. You know why? Because Bacopa is an aquatic, so it's found on land and sea. And with an aquatic, it has the ability to deal with both left and right hemispheres. So when someone has dementia, it keeps the activity going on both sides, increases blood flow in the brain. And with that, it allows you to go from creativity to logic. So that means you can recall. Your recall comes back quick. And that's
Okay.
what we give for those that are studying. Anybody that's a student, if you have a young person that's studying in school and they're into numbers, accountants, figures, anything they have to do with very intricate detail. That's what the Bacopa is very good for. But that Mind Care has a combination of ashwagandha and also gotu kola. So that's a combination that's very, very hard to beat. It's a powerful combination.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am definitely on it.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Paul, I have a
Mm-hmm.
question.
Okay.
This is Kima. I fell skating, and you mentioned comfrey, and I got an X-ray, and they said I had a fracture, but I looked at the X-ray and I don't see the fracture, and I put it in Copilot. Copilot don't see the fracture either. So, but I didn't have any movement in any of my fingers. And then day 1, day 2, I started getting movement in one. Now I can touch every one, but I can't put the car in drive no more. And yet, and that, I fell last Wednesday, and I've been putting that comfrey on it. It's just taking a long time. It's a week now. Jeez. And then I got a splint on. So.
Okay. All right. Well, it's going to take a little time. It gets the time to knit, but you're in the right space, though. Okay. So if you keep the comfrey, you have the comfrey ointment.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep that going, and make sure your water's right. Right. Get that water up. Make sure your water's right. Okay. And if
but you mentioned comfrey for the lungs. So I was like, wait, am I putting the right thing on my
lungs? Absolutely. It's actually very, very good for lungs. It's strength. We call comfrey the herb of might. Puts might in your hand. Strength. It's a strength herb. Yep. Tightens the skin also. Tightens the skin. All right. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Audrey, I'm sorry, Audrey. We got it. Did you have anything else you wanted to mention?
Yes. Two things. What's your feeling about multivitamins? Because I was taking Centrum Women's 50 Plus, and I stopped. Look at you. I see you all the way in Florida. So I stopped, and I said I'm not going to get any more until I speak to you.
I used to tell my patients, if you really want to see money flush down the toilet, take Centrum vitamins.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll go right through you.
Here's one thing about Centrum. Remember, they're pharmaceutical grade, so they're hard caplets. Remember, your pH has to be perfect in order to break that down. The majority of people that take those things that are hard caplets, they're gonna see it in their stool. They're not gonna break that down. Their pH has to be perfect. They know this. That's why when they're doing this, Centrum, if you have any multivitamins, I always say go back to the source from which they come from, which is all plant life. Right. Land and sea. So that's just their quick way of making, the things happen. But I've never seen anyone. This is a broad statement here. It's a big thing. I'm gonna paint the brush pretty big here.
All right.
Go ahead. And I've seen a lot of cases. I've never seen anyone that was taking it that didn't have some kind of arrhythmia issues with their heart.
Oh God.
Because here's why. Let me tell you why. Because remember, when you're dealing with these companies, they want to give you, we have an expression called the Ben Gay effect. And the Ben Gay effect means it's got to be working because I can feel it. So they tend to race the adrenal glands. So a lot of those nutraceutical things that you'll have that are like the hard caplets, they race the adrenal gland.
Oh, great.
And that's why I say, you know what? I've seen palpitations. People say, yeah, I feel like, I don't know what it's doing, but it's make my heart move fast. And a lot of seniors, I tell them, the senior silver, the Centrum, with the Centrum Silver, I think is one.
That's what it is. It's for men and women. It's silver, and it'll be women 50 plus and silver men 50 plus.
Yeah,
I got to go tell my husband.
Yeah, get him a green drink. That's what the green drinks are.
I hear you. And then last but not least, Preservision. What are your feelings about Preservision?
About what?
Preservision.
You mean you mean the one for the memory, you mean?
Yes.
No, the one for the vision.
That's for the eyes.
For the eyes.
It's the eyes. Persevision.
Persevision.
Oh,
I have to look at that. I can't recall that one right now.
It's not
Can you tell me what's in it? Can you tell me what's in it?
I finished it and I threw out the bottle. I
Okay.
thought I had it. I might just buy one and not open it, and then I can talk about it next week.
Just Google it. They'll tell
You
you
can
what's
tell
in it.
if you can tell me what's in it, I can tell you.
Yeah.
But here's
Just
what I'm
take a
saying.
picture of it.
Gotcha.
Let me back up. Remember,
it.
pharmaceutical grade, you got to stay away from. As we get older, we should be getting things that are always easily digestible. I don't want to have to work for my energy. Got it? So
Gotcha.
that means liquids, powders, gels, chewables, teas.
Uh-huh.
You know, I want to be able to break them down. I don't want to have
Gotcha.
to have my body because most seniors can't do that. You know,
Right.
it's going to be harder for you to digest and break it down, but they don't think about that stuff. Yeah.
And the reason why he recommended that is because my mom had oh, I can't think of what it was now.
Glaucoma.
How do you spell that? Maybe I can look it up for real quick.
It's
What's
PRESERBISION.
Right.
And it seems like primarily the only active ingredient they have in it is lutein, and that's what they push, but they don't have enough lutein in it to make a difference. Just take the lutein.
Oh yeah. And this is which one do you have? This is the B vitamins or this for the eyes?
It's for the eyes.
Okay.
Because now
All
they
right.
have the combinations.
Yeah, I'm looking at one that has B vitamins in it. You know what we're looking for. If the first thing you see is B vitamins, what y'all looking for? Y'all know what I'm looking for?
Cyanocobalamin versus methylcobalamin.
There you
That's
got
right.
it. You got
That's
it.
right.
You better not see no cyanocobalamin in here.
That's right.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Off my
Okay.
list.
I don't see
All
anything
right.
that's in ingredients. Just text me the ingredients and I'll take a look at it for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
All right, Dr. Green.
Thank you.
Rhonda is up next.
Thank
Rhonda,
you.
you there?
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda and then Joan Camardi. Rhonda.
Hi, Dr. Paul and everybody. How you doing?
All
Hey, how you
right.
doing? Mm-hmm.
Doing pretty good. Last week you mentioned you talked about the Global Millennium University, and I was looking for emails from you
Yeah.
talking about it.
If you did not get on a little late, I talked about how tonight you're going to get an email. So it's going to be an email. It's going to be an introductory rate for, getting more people in because we have to, we got to push this thing and get more folks to represent their family and their environment. Wherever you work, wherever your family, if you're the remnant in your family, we got to get people on board with this. Anytime you have 50% of our children have a chronic condition, this is a crisis we're in. So I said I was going to do something. So look for it after this evening. If you're on the mail list, right? You're on the email list?
Correct.
Okay, so you should be receiving it. Okay, it'll be coming out and you'll see. If you go to the website, you can actually get they're working on it right now. As we speak right now, my team is working on it right now. They're actually working on it. They're sending me notes, sending me stuff and asking me questions. So the email will probably be a global email blast that goes out. So you'll get it. Make sure you're subscribed, okay?
I have a question for Rhonda. What kind of consulting do you do?
I am since Dr. Paul talk about what you do, I am an attorney. So I do, and I'm a civil rights attorney. So I specifically do EEO based things, largely for the federal government and federal employees.
All right. That's
See?
excellent,
See?
Rhonda.
Excellent.
Thank you. We
You
got
never know who's in the
of
house, do
talent.
you? Thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Guys.
Yes,
Sure
yes.
don't.
You
Keep
see?
us up to date, Rhonda, on what's going on. You getting in some good trouble, right?
Always.
Good
my
trouble.
my congressperson was John Lewis. So
oh, well,
see that? See that? Yeah, you see that? Hey, Doc, right here, Doc.
Right here, Doc. See there?
Rhonda, where do you
See,
live?
Rhonda?
See, boy.
Great.
Thank you for blessing us, Rhonda. That's what it's all about.
Rhonda, where are you from? Where are you from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
All right. Shout outs to Atlanta.
So
Shout out to I got a
Atlanta
cousin
now?
down there.
Yeah.
I got a cousin down there who's attorney too.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's good. Hey, Doc, and I was born in Albany.
Oh, you gonna
See,
start
all
something
those
now.
Georgia
All right,
people's in
we
here,
gotta
man.
I
talk.
got
We gotta
family
text
down
me.
there.
My
Oh,
See,
I got family down in
you
Atlanta.
have
I got
we
hmm
we gotta talk,
Yeah,
y'all.
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Me
isn't
too.
Keisha
my
Lance
cousin. My
Bottoms?
cousin. My cousin is very well known. She knows Crump and all of them. Her name is
Wow.
Denise Holmes. Her name is Denise Holmes.
Okay.
Yeah, she won the award for one of the up and coming attorneys in Atlanta. Yeah, she was on the magazine and all
Awesome.
that
See,
stuff about a
you
couple months
never
ago.
know, man. You never
Yeah,
know. You never
we
know.
gotta talk. We gotta talk. We gotta
Well,
talk.
Well,
Yeah.
Ew.
quickly to Rhonda, isn't Keisha Lance Bottoms,
Did
isn't
you
she
stick your brick
running
in
for
the other
governor?
nose?
Yeah, she's running for governor against
Huh?
I did.
the
Again, yeah,
Trump-backed
yeah,
billionaire.
yeah,
So we're
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to
it's
keep her
them
And
double
afloat
ones,
over
Dr.
here.
P in the middle.
Dr. Paul,
I
you
know.
know, and Bill, y'all know who her famous daddy was.
Who is that?
Uh,
I
uh,
missed the question. What was the question? I was
I
trying to.
said Keisha Lance Bottoms, the one who's running again for governor in Atlanta. She has a
Major
famous.
Lance.
She had a famous daddy.
Major Lance.
I said Keisha Lance. Yes, I said she has a famous daddy.
Major Lance.
No,
He's
Major
Calvin
Lance.
is trying to
Major
Calvin, you
answer
too
Lance.
his
far away,
Major
question.
Calvin.
Lance.
Major
Nobody
Lance.
cares.
Yeah, Major Lance.
Major
Yes.
Lance. Calvin was
Bop,
saying it,
bop,
but
bop, 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 bop.
he
Yeah,
sound
the
like he
song.
upstairs
Yeah,
somewhere.
Calvin's
it
like
does
he's
sound
on the
pretty
front
far
porch
away.
hollering.
He sound like he
Old
up.
school.
Yeah, you remember he had several hits out back in the 60s and
Oh
70s.
wow.
Yeah,
I
And
tell
see?
you
you,
know what
boy.
they are. I'm just trying to remember. I had the tune in my head.
Mm.
Man, see.
It'll come to me in a few minutes.
It's good to come to the family tree. Boy,
I
what can
tell
I
you, you
say?
learn so much.
You
They
just
learn so
never know,
much.
man.
All right. Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate you. All right.
All
Yeah.
right. Up
And
next is Joan Camardi. Joan, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
hey,
Yes, we
Joan.
can.
I
Hi.
can.
Two things. My dandelion root. And first, I want to thank Aretha for helping me with what I had to make for my gum. We had a long talk, and we found out that we were alumni of John Bartram.
Oh
And
wow.
a couple,
See?
Bartram.
yeah.
Yeah.
We was on the
Bartram.
phone a
Shout outs
couple
to Bartram.
times. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Aretha.
You're
Mm-hmm.
Now,
welcome.
the dandelion root that I take, and I also was taking, not at the same time, that hydrochlorothiazide. So can
Mm-hmm.
I drop that and take the dandelion?
I
Because
can't say,
this is
you
a
don't want to
diuretic
drop,
too.
you don't want to drop anything. Make sure that
Oh,
whatever you do, you have in proper balance before you do anything.
Right.
Transitioning with someone who can work with you on that. Know your
okay.
numbers is most importantly. You got to know where your numbers are. Dandelion, I can tell you, dandelion does a lot of things for the liver, the pancreas, the kidneys, circulation, and also it helps with just keeping the body reset for pulling water off the body. So it has its beneficial factors, but you got to be careful with that. Okay, be careful with that. And then whenever you're doing any transitioning, always know your numbers before you pull off any
Yeah.
meds. Because if you're on meds for more than a year, you need a game plan.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
you got to
right.
get a game plan with somebody that can work with you. And ultimately, you got to make that choice, but you got to know your numbers. Okay.
Okay. Other thing, I invited my friend Karen to join tonight, and I don't know if she's on, but
Okay.
I hope that she is on. I didn't go
All
and look at
right.
pictures of everybody.
All right.
And
Shout out to Karen. Karen. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I hope she came on. And I'm gonna look into that. Was it Bacoba? What was that? The
Bacopa.
Bacopa.
Bacoba. Yeah,
Bacopa.
I want to
Mm-hmm.
get that. And that Mind Care is a capsule.
Mm-hmm. It's a formula. It's a formula already together with Bacopa in it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So if you just get the Mind Care, you don't need to get just the Bacopa. It's already in there. It's a
Great. All right.
mm-hmm.
All right. That was it. I just wanted to make sure. And I don't think you had anything for the trimmer that I have, right?
Well, we talked about that. I think, go back to
More
your
water.
notes. Yeah, there you go.
More water. More water.
You know it is.
Okay.
You know what it is, y'all. We live in this environment of the cities. You remember I told you when they did a study and said you just live in the city, we knock off 10 years off our life just by living in the cities because of the emissions, the airports, the trains, the electromagnetic fields, all of the Wi-Fi, all this stuff is slamming against your cells every second of the day. That's why everybody's having these issues with sleeping, because it's constantly waking, hitting our system, and it's kind of keeping us awake, and it throws your hormones and your endocrine system off. But hydration, hydration, hydration.
Hydration.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Joan. Appreciate you. All right.
All right, Joan. All right. Up next is Sherry and then Cynthia S. Sherry, you there?
Yes.
Sherry?
Yes.
There we
Hello.
go.
Hello. Dr. Paul, I purchased the Dr. Tierra's wild cherry bark. I was really surprised when I took my first dose. I did not realize it had alcohol in it. Do they have one that doesn't?
Yep, they do. See, anytime you're taking any herbs, all herbs in most cases are going to have a little bit of alcohol as grain alcohol, and it's
Okay.
it's for the purposes of preserving, but also it opens up pores when you put it in the system. Now, if you're someone that is sensitive and you don't want that level of fermentation in anything, all you do is just put whatever the dosage is in a cup, let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. The alcohol, when it hits the air, evaporates. That's how we give it to children.
Okay.
But
Because
they,
I had
I want to say
gotten it
one.
from.
I just want to say one more thing. They do have a version for children. Okay, that has no alcohol.
Oh, good. Okay, because when I ordered it from Wayne Avenue, I just gave the name, so they sent it to me, and I assumed that it did not have alcohol in it. And when I took it, I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
Because you and I have talked about no fermentation for me. So
Well, remember now, there's ways of taking it. So that's just an understanding. If you're going to take it, that's what you have to keep in mind. You can always, it'll dissipate. It has its purposes. I mean, which is medicinal purposes that open up, and like I said, it preserves it, allows it to open up the pores. But if that's something you're sensitive to, just let it sit in the cup for about 5-10 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
Cynthia.
much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, Dr. Reed, Cynthia, and then Bianca. Cynthia.
Yes. Good evening, family. Hello, Dr. Paul. How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Last week I was in the city and got caught up in all the unhealthy air from the Canadian fires. And as a result, I became very sick. And I was wondering what I could take because I had burning in my eyes and my nostrils. I had a cough. Then I got diarrhea. I was in the bed for 4 days.
Wow.
So now I'm just wondering. And now every time I eat something, I have this coughing spell. So I just want to know what I can take to get back on track with everything.
Well, remember the first thing is going to be water. We've been talking about that all night,
Right.
but anything that binds, it's going to be those herbs. Were you listening to earlier when I talked about those for the lungs?
You know what? I think I just got on when you were saying something about lungs.
Okay. If you go back to the notes, you'll see it in there that we talked about. Those very herbs are specifically for cleaning the lungs.
Okay.
Because I gave out a whole list of them.
Was one
and
mullein?
Prophetess, yes,
Okay.
mullein is in there. So Prophetess, can you maybe grab that again? Okay. So we have oregano, cleavers, mullein, horehound. They're all in there. If you go back to 748, 748 in the chat box, you can see them. Okay.
And what do you do for like burning in your eyes and in the nostrils?
Well, make sure if you're burning in the eyes, you have to get an eye. I better be careful because Prophet's going to get me on this. An eyeglass cup.
Right. I have one.
Okay.
A glass eyeglass cup.
Yeah, not plastic.
I'm sorry.
The glass one.
I'm sorry. That's what. Not the plastic, but she always corrects me on that. So what you have to do, take the Crystal Geyser water, good water, bring water bottle at the source, and just continuously to flush that. That helps to keep that fresh, just water. I wouldn't do anything but water right now. And
Okay, is that room temperature? Just at room temperature?
room
Okay.
temperature.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Room temperature. See, the pH on that water is so high, it's automatically going to help the eye to, number one, stay moist, but also it has the detox properties to now start to pull that stuff out of you. Okay.
Okay.
So that's one that really works well. Other things that you can be taking would be a detox. Anything of a detox would be a colon cleanse and a parasite cleanse. That's what we would do. And that means you can, and the green drink. Are you taking a green drink at
Oh,
all?
no, I've never purchased anything from you.
Okay, so if you go to my website, I have a green drink that's called the NGB, Natural Green Balance. You can go to the shop, dot Dr. Paul Herbs with an S.com. And you can actually get the green drink, which in the green drink, the reason why it's good because it actually has chlorella and a lot of herbs that are sea vegetables, which bind and pull things out. So it's also a mobilizer and binder all together in one, along with a colon cleanse. And because you said you got so much of this into the system, we got to clean the liver and make sure you get your bowels moving. Got it? So the lymphatic system starts moving. So the colon cleanse, and then after that, we cleanse. We also sweep. We're gonna, move, keep that moving. Okay. But you can find it right on the website, and you can get everything right there on shop.drpaulherbs.com.
You think I should start with the green drink first, or?
Well, it's all you do it all at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
is.
they did. They just muted themselves, Nicole.
Okay, got it. Okay,
Now,
so
sorry, Dr. Paul, you don't take all three together. You take the green drink with the colon cleanser,
Right.
then the parasite with the green
Here's
drink.
what I would recommend. Are you in the city of Philadelphia?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. If you can get through to get an assessment, that would be your best bet.
Okay.
Therefore, I can do an assessment on you. I can tell you exactly what to do. If at least you couldn't do that, just have a phone consultation and I can help you with that. So there is a protocols that are involved, and we just don't have enough time to go through the entire protocol, but definitely we can do some things to clear you out. But start with just those basic things first can really help you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, Cynthia. All right. Up next is Bianca.
Hi, family.
Hey.
Hey, Bianca. What's going on? Where you been?
I know.
You've been hiding from us, Dr. P. What's up, girl?
It's been a minute. But is there any way you can reverse type 2 diabetes?
Absolutely. You can reverse anything.
Okay, because you know automatically the doctor said no.
Of course, that's the allopathic perspective.
Right. And then he wanted to put me on so my glucose goes it's always it runs high. And I got my A1C checked and it was a 7. So he said that I should immediately get on metformin.
No.
And I was like, I don't want to do that. And then he's like, he's looking at me and he's like, your face is all scrunched up. He was like, why don't you want to get on metformin? And then he knows that I have on my dad's side, a lot of people have diabetes. And he's like, well, talk to your family members. And I said, I don't want to talk to them because they just take medicine and eat whatever they want. And that's not what I'm looking to do. So I did convince him to allow me to try to do this without the medicine. He said he would monitor me.
Bianca,
but that I needed to really know my numbers.
Watch what you just said. See, that was an interesting way you phrased that.
Sure was, Dr. Paul. I'm glad you picked it up. I'm just listening. I said, oh, my goodness.
You gave him the permission to allow you to do this. No. Bianca, who's the president of the corporation? Who's the president of the
Dr.
corporation?
Paul, he knows that I'm very rebellious. Like, even if he prescribes medicine, there's been time when stuff just got left there.
You
I
wanted
won't
to see
take
the
it.
wrestling thing when it came, so I just said, let me
All
bring
right,
that
Queen
out.
B, mute yourself. Queen B, mute yourself.
Queen.
Please mute yourself.
That's okay.
Mute yourself. Queen B, mute yourself. All right. So here, Bianca, let's slow it down a little bit. Let's back it up. Okay, here's number one. Don't get into the politics of philosophies because now you're going to be always going up a hill. You can't go nowhere. That's all he's been taught and understand. That's allopathic perspective. That's why y'all got to take this global millennium class because you're going to learn about that. You'll learn about the three types of sciences and philosophies. You got to know who you're talking to and who's talking to you. Got it? You don't ask for any permission. You are the one that's the president of the corporation. No matter what kind of relationship you have, they don't represent you. You represent yourself. You are responsible for yourself. Got it? So, I gave out a great saying last week. Y'all remember what I said last week when you run into a situation? Anybody remember that
I
phrase?
will take it into consideration when I am ready to make my decision.
There you go. Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead, Joe.
perfect.
Go ahead,
I
Joe.
didn't hear it. There was a lot of people talking. What was it?
Okay, let
I'll
me
read it
say
again.
let me say it so that they can get it clear. Okay, whenever you're having a situation and you're being pressured by anyone in medical field, because sometimes they'll gang up on you and bring 3-4 doctors in on you at one time.
That's
So
right.
here's the point which you always say. You can say, and it'll always put things in check. I'll take that into consideration when I make my decision.
That's right.
Got it? That's a powerful
That's right.
statement. It's a powerful
That's
statement.
right.
If you want to make it even stronger, you can take your significant other or somebody who represents with you in your group and your family, say, we will take it in consideration when we make our decision, which means that you're in control of your own destiny. You got it? Because if you don't do this, that's the danger of once it gets to a point where it's out of control, there's going to be, well, there's nothing else I can do for you. And they're gone. You got it? So you don't want to do that. You want to be always in control, hold the feet to the fire. I've done these research. I've been part of post and pre and post evaluations with doctors. We've actually brought people together. We see the demographic and the divide that's happening where the miscommunications happen. You have to take the initiative. Got it? If he does not understand that, then you just understand that, hey, that's his philosophy. That's the allopathic way, which goes against the body, which is what? Suppressive therapy. Got it? Suppressive therapy. They suppress the symptoms. So he's not going to understand that. We on this side are naturopaths. We are the oldest and the most in the beginning of all of what has been created in every culture on the planet. You're going to find natural because nature's path is nature's way. So we feed the body and the body corrects itself. So diabetes is what? It's a concentration issue.
Yes.
Got it? It's a concentration issue. Seriously dehydrated. If you start to get your hydration right, you're going to change your numbers. You can change the whole world. But the problem is something is dehydrating you seriously. So you got to make that choice and start to say, all right, well, what is it that I need to do that I'm getting too much of it? What would I say? Thick?
Creamy.
Creamy.
Or slow.
Or
slow.
Usually it's going to be in one of those three.
Right.
Usually. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Okay, Bianca?
And I do need to up my water. I know that. I struggle with getting half the body weight. So I know I'm working on it. I am drinking more. And I went a whole year where I really couldn't exercise because I had really bad plantar fasciitis. And I was in a boot at least 2 or 3 times this year. So that is much better now. And I know once I get moving again, get the water up like you said. But
I just gotta say one more thing.
Okay.
We gotta make sure you can't be close, can't be almost there, almost might have been there. You gotta be spot on with your water. So here's what I always say, family. Like we had this thing, this fire this of course the Canadian fires when everybody was in the house. Perfect time to get your water right. That's right. Perfect time because you're not going nowhere. So you can stay close to the bathroom if you have to. Get that water in. Half your body weight in ounces. It'll change your life. I'm going to tell you. So just push it a little bit. I would just challenge everybody to just do that. Utilize that when you can. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Bianca. All right. Up next is Yvette. Yvette B, you there? And then Lisa. Yvette?
Hi, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I just stepped into Whole Foods. Let me take a seat here.
Hi, Dr. Paul. Hi,
What
Mr.
aisle
Bill.
you in? What aisle you in?
Mr.
What aisle
Bill.
you in? What aisle you in?
Right now, I am sitting down at the tables because I didn't want to walk around the store and everybody
Getting
listening
in
to my
your business, I
conversation.
know.
Hey, they about
Yeah,
to
yeah,
close,
yeah.
aren't they? Ain't they about to close?
They are. They are. I
You
came to
better
get
hurry up.
some mosquito spray because they've been eating me up in my house. So, and I ran out of thieves oil, so I had to get something until I get the thieves oil.
No,
What do you
no, no,
recommend?
no, 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 no. You're right in the store. You're right in the store. Now go to the oil area, the oil where the oils are. Go there right now. Go
Okay.
right there. Run,
Okay,
run.
here I
Hurry
go.
up, because it's almost about to
I'm not
close.
running. I might fall.
Well, skip.
She's
I
taking
can't do
all of
that
us
either.
shopping with her.
Oh
Skip.
yeah, I know. While I'm talking, I wanted to ask a question about Apollo, my 10-year-old schnauzer.
Okay.
He just had a dental procedure where they did the scaling, all the stuff they do to get the tartar and plaque off.
Mm-hmm.
And they found that on the left side, the upper left carnasial, I think they call it, is the back tooth that's shaped like a triangle in the back where they grind their food. Well, he has a cavity there, and they said he has to get a root canal. And the bottom left, it's another cavity, but it's so bad they said they wanted to extract it. And the doctor who did the dental procedure said that, she said, do you want me to extract it? I said, no, just hold off. Because I remember what you said, the extraction, every tooth is tied into an organ.
Even dogs.
So,
that's right. Yep.
I know you talked about pulling oil, but I don't know if you can use that for dogs. But I do plan to take them to another doctor who she has like great credentials, and she's out in Brick, New Jersey. So she was recommended by Apollo's holistic doctor. So I'm going to take him there to get another opinion. But I don't want extraction. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I would. There are, believe it or not, there are holistic doctors for veterinarians for dogs. Did you know that?
Yeah, because Apollo goes to one, but I'm
Okay.
looking for a dentist. I just don't have a dentist who's holistic.
Yeah, so you have to really, of course, the key is keeping it clean. How old is Apollo?
10 years old.
10 years old. Is that's dog years or human years?
Dog years, and he's a schnauzer, so he's prone to periodontal disease. And with all the physical exams that he's gotten, no doctor has they didn't even notice that he was having problems with his teeth. No one ever said anything. So
now
I noticed the problem. And that's when I was like, oh my goodness, we got to get this taken care of.
Now I can tell you that sometimes you have to be careful with the dogs because some dogs, based on their breed, may have an issue. So you got to watch with certain ones. Now I can tell you in general, I would run this past your veterinarian first. I would do that.
Yes.
Because when we're looking at the one thing that comes to mind based on what you tell me is black walnut. Okay, black walnut tends to be very something that can actually, and you can take, you ever see the toothbrush where you put it on your finger and you brush the dog's teeth? I would put
like a thimble.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's like a thimble, right? So you can use that as a way and put a little bit of honey or something on it, or whatever he likes, and just rub it right on the areas of the gum. That, along with a little clove and black walnut, that tends to do a lot for the gums. Yep. So,
Clove
but like
bud?
a clove.
I'm looking at it now.
Yep. Clove bud. Are you in the oil section?
I am, and I see clove bud.
Right. Clove bud. Make sure you get the lemon balm.
Lemon balm. Okay, lemon. I see lemon.
Lemon. Yep. Grab the lemon.
Okay.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon leaf.
Yep. You can do the cinnamon leaf.
Okay.
Eucalyptus.
Okay.
And the last one is rosemary.
Got it.
Okay, so that's your 5 right there. That's your Thiazole right there. The formula is on my
For me.
website. That's for you.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
not
right.
for
I thought
Apollo.
this was
That's for
for
you.
Apollo's too. Okay.
Now for I would recommend powders only for him, not oils.
Okay.
Okay, because oils are a lot stronger than the powder. So I would
Okay.
say black walnut is actually one that we would use. Put it on a little thimble, and then you can put it right in a little bit of something that he likes, and then rub that on the gum area. Usually that's what's traditionally used. A lot of dogs use the very same things that people use. So you'll see formulas for detox, which is burdock root. You'll see dandelion. You'll see all that in their detox for kidneys and liver, just like regular folks. So it's also good for their teeth. So they experience the same thing with food. So those are some of the things that can help. I would run it past your veterinarian first, though.
Okay. Black walnut comes in a powder form.
Yep, you can buy it in. You can go right in that section. They may even have it right in the store. Go around the other side, and you'll see the actual herbs, the single herbs, and black walnut should be in there.
Okay, black walnut, and just put it around his gums. But do you recommend? I don't know. I think I should try to save that tooth, right?
Hey, do the best you can to save that tooth. It can tighten up, but it's got to be. You got to get the bacteria from around there. And that's why the astringent properties of that's what the clove and the black walnut, that's what it does. It deals with the biofilms that are around the area of the gum lining. So it actually helps to give it a chance.
So the clove oil and the clove
Not the
bud
clove
and
oil.
the black.
No. Yeah, clove powder. Okay, clove powder.
You said everything powder. Okay.
Yeah, powder for them. Yeah.
Okay, so I got Apollo, and I got some lettuce that is grown in it's a greenhouse at Whole Foods. So I've been eating that. So I'm hoping it's okay.
Yeah, that can be helpful. That can help them cool it down a little bit. The clove is going to really soothe. It'll soothe. So it'll actually bring a lot of inflammation down. Yeah.
No, I was saying I'm eating lettuce that's grown in the greenhouse.
Oh, okay.
And I got it from Whole Foods. So I'm thinking that one is safe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
No. Uh-oh.
I don't know about nothing no more, y'all. You better take a parasite formula and keep it moving.
Okay. Got you. Okay.
All right.
Thank
So
you so
better
much.
go ahead and you better get on out of there if they lock you in there.
I know they're trying to kick me out right now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right.
All right. Kim and then Veda. Kim, you're there.
60 to 90 days for that person.
Kim, you there yet?
Kim,
there we go. There we go.
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Okay.
I went to the doctors and they said I had a cyst in my kidney. What can I take for that?
Well, we just went over the detox for the kidneys. Did you get that? We just talked about the kidneys.
Okay, I did. You did detox a while back for the kidneys, right?
Yeah, that's one method, but I wouldn't start there. I would say start with a good herb first. Make sure your water's right. Your water's right? How's your water doing?
I'm getting 4 a day.
Okay, getting 4 a day. Is that your number 4?
No. 4.5 to 5.
Somebody said no.
Somebody said
Yo, about
nope.
to look on her face.
Nope.
It's the hesitation. It's the hesitation. The hesitation.
That's all right, Kim. We love you. We know it. We got your back.
Yeah, so you can do a detox with the kidneys, but my concern is that your water's not on point. See, whenever you're doing those kidney flushes and things, you got to be not close, not hanging around there, not almost. You got to be spot on. So it's a level of discipline that's involved with that. So the things that Prophetess, is she still in here? Prophetess?
Yeah, she's still there. Yep.
I don't know, where does it appear that we talked about the kidneys today? Do you remember what the time is on that she can grab that off of there? We talked about the kidneys earlier. I talked about the stone root. I talked about the
I don't remember the
juniper berries.
Yeah.
See, there's a lot of things that you can do, but I would say start with one herb. To start with one. Don't go into a whole lot of other stuff, because every one that you ask, you're taking and you're adding to it is going to dehydrate. It's going to cause more hydration issues. So just take one and find out which one works for you. I can only just be in general. We say not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. Things like dandelion root is good. Okay, we talked about that. So I would say get your water right, one goal at a time. One goal at a time, okay?
Okay, I have another question. They said that it's been there since I was a kid, that like we're born with it almost. Is that true?
It could be. It could be. People live with things all their life because you never sort of break that cycle. You know, people have, anytime you have a fibroid, cyst, tumor, anything, it's an isolation. It's the body trying to quarantine to keep it away from the rest of the body until you can get help. So it's trying to do its best to heal. That's what the body's always designed to do, is to correct itself by any means necessary. So it could have been sitting in there for a long time. A lot of people deal with it since they were children. Absolutely.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean you got to keep it though.
Right. Right.
You can change it. You can change it. Absolutely. All
Okay.
right. So
All right.
I would just try to do the best you can on that one. All right.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, Kim.
Okay. Thank you.
Too much. All right, Theta, you there?
Good evening, Dr. Paul and the family. How y'all
Hello,
doing?
Hey,
hello.
Theta, what's going on?
I'm doing good, thank God. I just wanted to piggyback off an
You
earlier
piggybacking or you
You
veggie
better be
backing?
veggie backing, girl. You better leave them piggies alone.
No
piggyback.
Rough crowd. Rough
Go ahead.
crowd,
I'm
baby.
messing with you. It's
Rough
all right.
crowd.
Oh man, that's the first time. Okay, thanks for that laugh. Just want to follow up from the earlier conversation about dementia. So I just found out that there are different because I didn't have anybody in my family that I had direct knowledge about it. I just heard from friends of friends it's just Alzheimer's, dementia, and they just keep on talking. But I just heard about vascular dementia. So with the things that you were mentioning about low water intake, aluminum, and the toxicity of the medications and stuff like that, would it apply to the different versions of dementia as well?
It's going to deal
When
with
we're
all of
talking
them.
about vascular,
Yeah,
because
it's
they're
going to
saying the
do.
vascular dementia was from the multiple strokes that the person had.
Yeah, but it's also strokes are also coming from dehydration. All of that. It's all coming back
Oh,
to the
okay.
same thing. It always comes back to the same principle of acidosis in the body. And it's
Okay.
when acidosis, the presence of acidosis is the male. Who's that? Male or female, y'all? I already gave it up. Male principle. I already gave it
Male
up.
It
principle.
got to be
On it.
male because it's
Oh,
sour.
yes, it's energy. Male energy moves. So it's going to be restriction, tear down, heat, dissipation of minerals. And that's going to cause the moisture to pull out of the arteries, the veins, the nervous system. So it's going to
Okay.
be all of the above. It's just they're giving it a different variation. You know, there's actually about 8 different variations of dementia, right? It's like
I
8.
understand.
So
Okay.
all of this is based off of them
Yes,
just
yes,
being able
yes.
to identify one so they can attach a drug to it. That's all it's
Mm-hmm.
about. That's all this is about.
Oh, okay.
That's all this is about. It all goes back to the same thing. The body calls it one thing. It's a dehydration factor. So
Good
vascular
goodness.
dementia, they got of course the Alzheimer's, they go through everyone.
Yeah.
There's so many different variations of. So I would just say don't get caught up into that. Just go back to, again, what is causing that. Get back to the fundamental principles of dealing with water and greens and things that are staying away from things that are pulling the moisture. It's the food, y'all. It's the food. I'm gonna tell you. It's the food. And you did hear us when we gave out the information for the memory, right? For dementia, right?
You talking about the mind care and Bacopa?
Bacopa, all those.
Yep.
That's what they do. Specifically, they pull out that gunk that's in the brain in all the different areas. The MCT, the medium chain triglyceride. Those are like dragnets. They pulling that stuff out of you. Got it? So those are the things that we have to keep in mind. It's again a philosophical difference and approach to understanding. That's why
Okay.
you have to get your perspective of what they're saying and what they're not saying. Okay.
And what they're not saying is what you just said. The identity of the dementia is tying into the drug they want to prescribe.
Absolutely. It's got to put a name on it. We can make something.
Mhm.
See what they're trying to do They're giving it, every one of them has a different characteristic and it does a different thing. It's just like a different person. It has a different characteristic. All right, well, we're going to name this one, and we're going to put a drug behind it. That's the way it works. So that's just
statin.
Mm-hmm.
So that means the sundowner and all of that can be reversed as well or adjusted
The
if
body
they
will
increase
correct
their
itself.
hydration.
We believe in our philosophy, the body will correct itself from anything if you give it what it needs.
Okay, no more
that's the
questions
problem.
need to be asked. Mic
Yeah.
drop.
Okay.
And Dr.
Thank
Paul,
you.
just to add for everyone, they say, oh, this person, she has Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's cannot definitively be diagnosed until they do an autopsy.
Yeah,
That's
there
right.
you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Amen, Neitha.
It's
Thank you,
dementia.
Neitha. Thank you, Neitha. They got to crack your skull before they figure it out. And it's always after the fact. So that means that you still got a shot. As long as you are doing what you're doing, you got a shot to turn it around.
Man, go ahead with your bad self.
Fibromyalgia.
Yep, just toss a
Tracy
diagnosis
on
out there.
Facebook said, boom, drop the mic. Bam.
Drop the mic. That's right. That's
Thank
right.
you so much.
Yeah, man. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, have
No
a good night.
problem.
All
All
right.
right. Have a
Dr.
good one,
Pete,
Dana.
there's a notice Val says, I guess you and Val had a visit where you discussed a large fibroid. Said I wrote down to take red clover and dandelion, but I read where you shouldn't take red clover for fibroid. Just wanted to make sure I wrote the right herb down.
You got to figure out where you got that from.
Right.
That's exactly what it's for. That's exactly what it's used for. See,
Got it
what
from some
happens,
doctor
remember,
somewhere.
there's certain herbs that are specifically designed to go into the body and it looks for cancer. That's red clover. That's a bad boy right there. That means he goes into the body and say, where you at, Big B? Where you at? I'm going to get him for you. And that's what they don't like to address it because that's not their philosophy. You got it? But we know that's what red clover, if you look into the levels of research, it's interesting how all the major universities are studying these herbs, but nobody wants to definitively recognize it because it becomes a conflict of interest. Got it? So I'm going to tell you that's what we use. That's what's used for those purposes. Now, what's your main thing? If you're taking herbs that do that, they're going to need what?
Water.
You got it.
A
That's
whole
it.
bunch of water.
Got it? That's it. The problems always happen when people take herbs and they don't drink water. That's it. That's it. That's as simple as it is. The herb says I can do everything I need to do that I was programmed that God told me to do with this, but I cannot do it unless I have that water and the right water. The key is the right water. Changes your life. So just tell her to go back to her notes. I'm sure I didn't give her enough notes. so definitely.
And we're gonna have a bunch of them tonight. So when it's over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Haraya is Haraya. My goodness, Google Moogle girl, where you been? I'm getting on there. I'm business. Get it. Where you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I moved. I've been in the process of moving. Don't try to move over when you're over 60. Although I'm
Girl,
only
please.
25. But Lord have mercy.
That's all right. You still here. Moving up.
Right.
60 years worth of, you got 60 years worth of stuff that don't nobody. I had to catch them. I had to catch my grandkids. They getting ready to throw my antiques out like, oh, this ain't no good. This ain't no good. But
Hey, Haraya, here's a way to look at it. If you haven't used it in 5 years, chunk it out. If you haven't seen it, throw it out. Don't even look at it because your emotions get all involved. Oh, I need to keep this. I need to keep. If you haven't used it, throw that joker right on out the door. You know why I know that? I
Bill, I
have
got
84 years of that, Haraya, and I just have, I ain't going there.
I got a newspaper that's dated 18 something.
Well, hallelujah.
Man, that's worth some money.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Keep that one. Keep it.
That's right. Keep that joker. There's got to be some cash in that. All right, go ahead, dear. I'm sorry. I had to mess with you because I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here.
I got a baseball signed by one of the Negro Leagues.
Okay.
Once I find it going through all this junk.
Okay. That's right. That's right. Okay.
That'll be a while. Dr. Paul, I'm glad to be able to talk to everybody. As you can hear in my voice, I'm still on the mend, but everybody is taking these diuretics. I don't know what it is, or maybe it's just that I'm just suddenly paying attention to this water retention thing. And it's got people in a quagmire, the people that are conscious, because you can't stop taking them because the diuretic is so powerful that it when you stop taking it, the water comes back on very quickly, too quickly for the herb to compete. And
well, that's that's see what's happening is what you just mentioned, your answer is right in your description. And that's you're competing. That's the thing. That's what we call that splitting the fence. See, when you're having something that's, one's trying to suppress the symptoms and one of them is food. So your body says, now, which one would I rather choose? I'm going to choose the food. But this other one keeps knocking me back down. Every time I start to do good, you start to do bad again. So that's the unhappy balance that we talk about.
Well,
that's where.
I'm taking the Dumex, Medicine, I think it's called. And then about 5 hours later, I'll take my Mary Ruth lymphatic drainage. But what I'm finding is when I do decide, once I get enough water out of my body, if I'm going in the right direction, then I have to wean off of this Bumex because, like I'm saying, if you stop abruptly,
right, absolutely, you got to take your time. You never pull off anything right away. That's correct. But the key is you have to make sure that you're maintaining proper balance. That's why it's called holistic, because we're trying to do things. That means you got to do a little bit of everything. Your water's got to be right.
Well, here's my problem. Here's my problem. It keeps you dehydrated. So you got to keep, like sipping water. And I emphasize the sipping water because they say when you gulp it down, the body can't absorb it that fast. So
and it had nothing to do with that. It's about energy. See, it's about the pH. See, this is where the understanding comes in. We got to watch, they're telling you that you got to gulp it. No, that has nothing to do with it.
That's right.
Your body absorbs based off the energy of the water. That's why we test the water. That's why the higher alkalinity is the water that's absorbed to the body. See, the body repels anything that's the opposite, which is polarity charge is positive. So it's only going to attract negative. But if you got positive water and then you got positive cells that are they're going to what? They're going to repel. So that's why people are saying, I'm drinking water, but I'm still thirsty. That's because you're drinking the wrong water. That water has no charge to it. So that's why, Haraya, that's what I was saying.
No, I know. I drink Crystal Geyser religiously.
Right, I understand that. But the key is the level of what you're doing. You're fighting a battle back and forth. You're splitting the fence, and that's where the problem is. So you got to find a happy balance, but you need somebody to help you work through what you're getting, and including with that a little bit of exercise. Because when you're not sitting and you're sedentary, and I know you're recovering now, so that's why it's important for you to get on some kind of a game plan with some sort of delivery
system.
But
I exercise. No, wait a minute. I exercise. I do, leg lifts, and then I put a weight on my leg.
Right. I'm not saying you're not doing it, but to the level and magnitude that you need is a whole different state. That's another conversation. You got it?
Paul, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mariah, do you have congestive heart failure?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to have someone to help you get a game plan together, because you're kind of spotting around in a lot of places and there's a lot of imbalances here. So you need to get a game plan. You need to get somebody to help you with that, and to help you work out something of, if you're going to do something with herbs, you got to know how, and yet that communication has to be wide open with your doctor.
Yeah.
You got it? You can't have. Yeah, you can't just, take an herb and think it's going to do this for that. It's about balance, but you need a system that somebody can help you with that. So remember we talked about that a long time ago for you to come
Yeah,
on through and talk about it. Consultation if you can get through, okay? Because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
important.
Now, lastly, I wanted to say, um, when I start somewhere along this journey, my arm got dislocated and the ambulance or the hospital or somewhere. I just want to give a shout out to our extra virgin 100% olive oil because
Okay.
now I can lift that arm, move it around, and I was not able to do that before.
Okay. Well, that's
And
a
I,
shot right there. That's
I
the
can't
test. That's the
say
tell. Yeah.
I can't say the olive oil had little men put the arm back in the socket, but I can say it repaired enough ligaments. It goes into the skin and it repaired enough ligaments and tissue around it. So I don't know what's going on about it. I just know
Okay.
I can they were telling me don't put no pressure on that arm. But in order to get up, I gotta put pressure on it. And now I can fully put pressure on it and get up.
Yeah.
So I'm just giving a shout out to
Okay.
100% extra virgin olive oil.
All right. And I think there's a stealth testimony in there a little bit
too.
big.
Yeah, right.
That she got it. So thank you, Mariah. We appreciate you. But like I said, Mariah, reach out for assistance, okay? You need someone to help you with
All
that.
right, look for my call.
Okay.
You're a busy man.
I'm always available though.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm always
he
available.
always gets back.
I got three assistants. And everybody and we're on and I'm 24 hours. I am 24 hours, so I am available. Yes, I am absolutely available.
I need help unpacking.
Not that kind of available.
Not that kind of resistance.
I'm not available for lifting.
All right.
Anyway, thank you, and it's good to
Thank
talk
you,
to
Ryan.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Dr. Pete, I almost forgot about this one here. Since you talking about the farmers markets, I guess you had Dr. Paul, our produce safe to consume if we purchase at the farmers market. Then it says what I hear about Brother Gates bought up farmland and sprayed pesticides on produce. Is that true?
Yeah, I did hear something about that. I have not seen definitive information that verifies it, but it's a lot. I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of momentum online about that.
Yeah.
Did you know that he's in? They're in court. You know, the Australian government is actually indicting him. He's indicted. He's indicted.
I did hear that.
Yeah, so it's a lot going on, Red, that they're not presenting in the United States news. But yes, there's some things that are going on with that. I don't have anything definitive about that. That gets into conspiracy things, but
exactly.
I can't. I mean, I don't put it past it though. I mean, there's so much going on. Y'all know about these cultivated foods, right? It's coming this way, y'all.
That's big
it's
time.
coming this way.
Yeah.
It's coming this way. And
Cultivated
you're talking about
the FDA has approved
cultivated. Remember, go to my website and
cultured
download
meats.
the website. Remember on my website, I gave y'all all of, and this was last year. Remember, I gave this to y'all last year in like November last year. I said it's going to be coming November. It's going to be coming next year. You're going to get these companies that are having cultivated foods. And then remember, I told you it's going to be digestive issues. And what do we got? Explosive diarrhea. Explosive diarrhea.
Amen.
Has a lot to do with the cultivation. They're already doing it. They're already cultivating it. And then, it's a lot of things that are not in place in the laws that have not protected us. And they're just doing what they got to do. They're just not reporting it.
It's all about the money, y'all.
Yeah. So
but that's it, man. We at the level 916. Everybody's.
All right. Wait, Dr. Paul, Brother Bill, wait.
Yes.
Go back, Bill, to 732. There was a question while you go back there. This question, can you speak to a cataract surgery that is slow to heal? Not the laser procedure, but a standard procedure.
It depends on the structure. Yeah, it depends on what the situation is. Yeah, because each person's situation is going to be different. You just have to weigh what the status is with each situation. Some people, they're past the point of being preventive and they have to get it done because it becomes a structural issue. We know what cataracts are. Cataracts is what? Mucus in the eye.
Mucus in the eye. Yeah.
Mucus in the eye, excess mucus in the eye comes back to a larger problem, which is what? Food choices. Dehydration, all those things we talk about. So it's you got to put them on point. So if there's any structural things that have to be done, that has to be weighed between the optometrist and her, whoever that they're dealing with, to make the betters get as much information that you can get to make a better informed decision, is what I say. But you're past the point when you got to get structurally. Technically, remember now, if you got to cut, rip, or burn anything or suck something out of your eye, technically that's a mission of failure. It is technically. So really, we got to do something to make sure that this doesn't, when they pull it out eventually, make sure you're not doing it so that reoccurs back in the eye. So that's what I would say. Yeah, we got to evaluate that.
All right, I found a question. If I drink water and have to pee shortly after drinking it, will that affect hydration? Also, can alopecia be treated with pumpkin seed extract and saw palmetto?
Okay, where are these coming from? All right, first one, real quick, rapid fire.
If I drink water and have to pee shortly after drinking it, will that affect hydration?
All right, let's start with that one. That means toxic overload. You're backing up so bad that the body says, any water I get, immediately flush it out. That means don't stop. That's the one thing probably everybody does. They say, that's why I don't drink water, because it makes me go to the bathroom. I got to keep going. But really, that's exactly what you should be doing. That's like if you took a plate and you were got a dirty plate and you need to wash the dirty plate, but you take a little bit of water and try to get it clean. You need a lot more water until that plate is clean. Then the body will say, okay, we leveled off. Now, when you drink water, you're not going to go immediately. You'll hold on to it. So the time frame for water is what? You drink water, you eliminate every 2 to 3 hours. That's normal. But if you're immediately you have to go, that's a direct sign of toxic overflow. That's the pseudomotors not moving. You got to get more exercise also. Yeah.
Okay. Can alopecia be treated with pumpkin seed extract and saw palmetto? I heard the main cause of alopecia is in senior women is related to a drop in estrogen, which allows DHT to attack the hair follicle.
That could be possible. It's a bit, but that's not for everybody. Everybody has, traction. Did you say traction alopecia or just a form of alopecia? She doesn't say.
No.
Okay, so traction alopecia is different, totally different, because that's dealing with things like the hair is being, maybe the weight of the hair or something over a long period of time is pulling, and it's actually pulling the roots out. That's something different. Now, if you're looking at anything, pumpkin seed is excellent, high in zinc, very good for the skin. Pumpkin seed has this effect just like anything else. You could use pumpkin seed oils. I would sort of look into things like coconut oils, things like that. But also, it has a lot to do with copper. Copper is because copper is circulation. Circulation dealing to the scalp to get to the roots has to have the ability to get there. But if you're lacking copper, that's usually some of the problems that tend to be with those that are having issues with hair. Hair circulation, it's a circulation problem. So I would look into those things like herbs like the horse chestnut, butcher's broom, chelated copper. Anything that has copper in it as a base. Alfalfa is good for that. Okay. So those are the things that we got to look at, but they would need an assessment to be sure. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. But that's it, man. 921 we're out, buddy. Yeah, Karen, go ahead.
Just a quick comment, and then we could address it next week. Dr. Paul got my mame sapotes.
Oh, look out, boy.
Yeah.
You know what, man? See,
got him.
You got him. There he is.
Got him.
Woo! And that's off your tree, man. Was that? Is
no.
it?
No, this from the store, man.
I was getting ready to say. I was just getting ready to say his green thumb is kicking, Dr. P.
I'm telling you, I said, boy, that boy is he knocking it out. Oh yeah.
No, this is not off the tree yet. They got a long way to go. But
and is that one like a medium soft? That's like a perfect one right there, man.
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't had a chance to eat because I've been gone all week working, so I didn't want to have to eat them and have to go to the bathroom.
Well,
tomorrow is a different story because I'll be at home.
Well, shout out, man.
Are there vitamins also in the skin of that? Because here's a question I want to present about it. I was told that when you buy kiwi fruit, you should eat the whole thing, meaning the skin and all.
I think if you were living in Costa Rica, yeah.
Yeah.
But not here. Not here. Not here. Unless you can know that the person that they're actually getting them right off the tree, like the Mammy Sapote, you know, and you're not doing something like it's not going through industrial means, because they're spraying them. I guarantee you they're spraying them. They keep them on there to get them produced and moved around. You got to be careful of those sprays.
Yeah, man. That's
that one called chlorpyrifos. That's the one that's really dangerous. I don't like that one. Chlorpyrifos. You don't want those. So just, you know, it's probably good, I'm sure, but not in this industrial cities that we live in. You got to be somewhere where it's in nature. Okay.
Really quick, Dr. Paul, one last question.
Mm-hmm.
The red clover, was that the herb that we discussed as being cancer preventing?
Right. It's a cancer scavenger.
Okay.
Right.
Just
That
wanted to
means
make sure I got
it's
that right.
right. It's a scavenger. It goes after. To remember, it's an alkaloid, so it creates the environment which these things can't live in. Of course, in this case, when they talk about cancer, they're trying to say that is something you can catch. It's not something you can catch. It's the environment which all cells live in has churned. It's like if we sitting in a room and then you pumped in a whole bunch of just smoke, we're going to start doing what? All right?
Yep.
That's the environment which we live in. That's acidic environment. And now when we tear down, and then when the cell loses 60% of its oxygen, that means it's spinning now. It's time to go. Put you in the lymphatic system. It's time to go. You become, they can call technically a cancer cell.
Right.
But really it's a cell that's no longer in use and it's slowing down. It's in a state, and the spin is now acid. It's an acid spin. So keep that in mind, okay?
Next week, I'll have questions about the lymphatic system.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, boss. Here we go, man. That's it, buddy.
All right. That is it, Big B. Tell everybody how they can be a part of the family tree and get the transcript from tonight. And also, if they want to get on the prayer list.
I know that's right. I know that's right, buddy.
Man, we need to put that prayer up, y'all. Keep that prayer going. We get this prayer little wheel going.
Well, I know that's right. All right, guys. As always, make sure you got a copy of tonight's chat. You got to do what? You got to send me an email. That email is mechavideo@gmail.com. Again, mechavideo@gmail.com. To support the family tree, you want to use my Cash App. And that is $BILMORGAN. Again, $BILMORGAN. And if you use Zelle through your bank to support the tree, that ID number is mechavideo@comcast.net. Again, mechavideo@comcast.net, and through TD Bank, that's through TD Bank, NA. And finally, our P.O. Box over here in Mullica Hill, Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Again, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Bring your friends, bring enemies, bring your friends, bring what? Everybody, we're right here to the family tree. Dr. B is on you.
All right. Get everybody, put your hands together. Did you learn anything tonight? All right. I hope you got something. We say we don't charge anything but with the truth. Go and share this information, right?
Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir.
So I want to give a shout out for Prophetess, a.k.a. Finger. Thank you for hanging out, Prophetess. She didn't crack the whip. She didn't crack the whip tonight, Big B.
Yeah, she was kind to us.
You must have been on your best behavior.
I was trying.
And of course, we want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1 L.
Blessing.
Thank you, Big B. Appreciate y'all. I would say, this a lot of information goes forward when we get into conversations, but there's only one real thing, and that means you got to go share this information. Be that person that actually ponders the deepness of the question, why are we still sick? Got it? So I want y'all to take that information, spin it, think about it, use it, share it with your family. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, if you're breathing, you gotta shine. All right, Marcy. I see you, Marcy. Everybody say, Marcy, gonna tap.
Yep.
Hey, Val, I see you, Val. What's going on, girl?
Yep.
All right. Tap. Come on down. Come on down.
Yep. Big Mark, I see you, buddy.
Tap. What's up, Mark Kinsey?
Mark Kinsey's in the house.
All right. Tap.
Come
on down.
Bianca, Wanda Campbell.
Yeah, tap. Come on, left side. What you do on your left side? Good. On the inside. That's right. Tap. Good. On the other side. When you do one side, you got to do the other side. That's right. Tap. On the inside, open that hand up. Trying to get it moving. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Shake your hands. Everybody shake your hands like this. Do your head like that. There you go. How many can tap their head and rub your tummy? Can you tap their head and rub your tummy? Come on. Can you do that? Can you do that, Mark? How about the other one? All right, good. All right, take your hands, lock them together like this.
I am not multi-talented.
Good. I see you, Joan. Come on, Rita. Come on now. I see you, Rita. Take it, and I want you to move to your left. The other left. That's right. The other left. That's right. Hold it, and come on back. Good. Now move to your right. Good. Hold. Then bring it on in. Back to the center. All right, then bring it on down. Guys, shake those shoulders. Right, Marcy? Shake them shoulders. There you go. All right. Left. Breathe in.
Breathe out.
Good. If you're breathing, yeah. Breathe out. Good. That's right. Breathe in.
Breathe out.
One more time. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe out. All right. Shake it out one more time. All right. Now we just get in some energy. Come on. Clap. Come on. Rub them hands together, y'all. Come on.
All right now.
Right, Big B.
Yeah, buddy.
Clap.
I heard that now.
Clap. All right.
Yep.
Clap. You got to get that cheek on. We call this an energy bath, right here.
Yep.
Clap. Just in case you didn't have one tonight. All right.
Yep.
One more time. And then with that energy, I want you to rub it on down. Don't touch your stuff. Change the polarity of charge. Good for your joints. Ooh, all the way down. Bring it all the way down to your knees. Helps it to that energy. With good energy, yes.
One more time. Don't touch.
Clap.
All right.
Good. Tap. Clap. Good. Clap. One more. Clap. The last one. Stop. Keep the bottom one still. Move the top one. You feel that energy? Oh, you got to feel that. It feels like an energy ball. Take that. And with blessings, bless yourself. God bless y'all. With good intentions, may God keep y'all. And thanks for tuning in to the family. All right. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. I see you. Go, Marcy. Just hug yourself. Go hug yourself. That's right. Go hug yourself. Remind us to hug ourselves. That's right. That's right, Marcy. That's right, Marcy. There you go. All right. Come on, Rita. Come on. Go, Rita. She got the spotlight. Go, Rita. She jamming over there, Big B. I think she got room. She up and jamming. She on step. There you go.
Get it, Rita.
Go, Rita. All right. Good. All right. Go, Joan. I see you, Joe. Go, Joe. She in the chair, boy. She's breaking it down. Y'all know nothing about that. She let us know we don't know nothing about that. All right. Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Go, Joe. All right. All right, Big B. Come on. Roll us out, buddy. Go ahead, Big B. I paid to see this one right here. Go, Big B. 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 I paid to see this one right here. Go, Big B. Go, break it down, Big. Go ahead, 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 Big. Go ahead. I can't even keep up with him, Marcy. I can't keep up with him. He's too fast for me. All right. Oh, goodness. Big B, you're too fast for me, man. You're too fast for me.
Let me slow down.
There you go. I don't know nothing about that move. You got me on that move. There you go. All right. All right, we're going to break it on down. We're going to see y'all. I want y'all to stay well. Keep each other in prayer.
Yeah.
We're going to keep this thing going, all right?
You got it, buddy.
All right, we'll get countdown. 10, 9.
Yep.
8.
I heard that.
7.
Yep.
6. 5.
Look at it now.
4.
Yep.
3. 2.
I heard that now.
And 1. Good night. We'll see y'all. And Big B, where we gonna be this weekend, buddy?
Always, guys. 96.1 FM, 900 AM. Black Tone Media, WRD Radio, right here at Philadelphia. All right.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Blessings.
Roll out the car, roll out the car, roll out the car.
You got to do the one that's the walk away, Big B. Watch this.
Yep.
All right.
You got to
Read it, they gotta catch it. They gotta go keep up something with us reading.
You got the perfect groove too. Yeah, I love this one. Celebrate your life. There you go. All right. This is the best part right here.
Yeah, man.
Dancing with. This is it. All right.
You got it.
All right. We're gonna see y'all. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Get some good sleep, and we'll see y'all on the weekend.
You
All
got
right.
it. All right.
And agree. All right. I love y'all. See you, Big B. Break you, buddy. All right.